So Kristen has been out of the studio for the last hour for good reason.
Jimmy started pre-K.
She swam in here through her pool of tears.
And you couldn't, of course, you didn't want to miss that. So yeah, you took the last hour off.
He looks so tiny with his big backpack walking into his class. I didn't cry at the school.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. I'm crying now.
You didn't cry in the car on the way there, way back?
I was focused. Well, one, on the way back, I was listening to that diss track or whatever that was.
Yeah, I was crying for different reasons.
I know. What was your impression?
I'll save that for later. So I get there, and of course I get there first, and I'm waiting at the front of the school for my husband and Jimmy to arrive. Again, today's the first day of pre-K. Now, he wasn't a preschool. I mean, he did a toddler class, a 2-year-old class, a 3-year-old class, but now we're at like an actual elementary school, right? For pre-K. So it's a switch in school, and it's a big change. It's exciting, but it's a big change. So I'm sitting there at the front, and all these parents are coming in. Our neighbors like walked out because their son is starting 2nd grade, and I'm like, "Hey guys," and they're like, "Hey, is he here yet?" And I'm like, "No, he's about to." And then I see him from across the parking lot. And, Dad's got the school supplies, and he's got like that giant dinosaur backpack on, and he sees me, and he just puts his arms wide open, and he runs across the parking lot to give me a hug. I'm such a mess. I'm such a dork. And so we walk into the school hand in hand, and he's being timid, but he's pretty chill. You know what I mean? Like, he's not freaking out, nothing like that.
And the environment is different here than it has been because now they're all lining up, or what's different for him?
Well, what's different, it's a brand new school. Like, this is an elementary school. Like, they have pre-K through 2nd grade. So everything's just bigger. Before, he was at a church and doing preschool at a church where he had 7 kids in his class. This year, he's got 20 kids in his class. You know what I mean? So everything's just bigger. And so we're walking down the hallway, and, you have the 1st grade hallway, the 2nd grade hallway, the kindergarten hallway, and the pre-K hallway. So we're walking down the pre-K hallway. His class is at the very end, right? And so, he's holding my hand, and we're walking down the hallway. And then we get to the door. Why am I like this? And we walk in, and everybody's sitting down at their little desk, and they're coloring, and I tried to get a picture with the teacher, but he's being a little bit shy, which he is out the gate. But then this sweet little girl comes over, and she's like, "I'll take a picture." So I had to do like a selfie style photo with me, his teacher, Jimmy, and then this rando girl that I've never met.
We can Photoshop her out. We'll figure it out.
She was very sweet. And I'm like, "Everybody say first day." And she's like, "First day." And so we sit down. And I go, "Hey, so what did you think of all your stuffies lined up on the stairs to wish you well?" "Mama, I did not like my stuffies on the stairs."
And you were just trying to do this just to get them in the mood, get them ready, get them enthusiastic.
Right. And so I get them situated, and now I'm just, standing there, and I'm like, "All right, we need to leave. Like, I need to leave." And you don't want to make it, because he was kind of holding onto my arm a little bit and not wanting to let go of my arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, you are brave." "I am brave."
You're not. You're not brave. He's brave. You're not.
I did not cry. Mama kept it together. And so then Bart and we walk out of the classroom. And I try not to make eye contact with him, because if we made eye contact, like, I didn't want him to get upset or anything, but he didn't. He was just sitting there at his desk with what's going to be his new friends in his new classroom. And so we walk down the hallway, and we walk out, and I kept it together. And I kept it together in the car on the way here. And then I got in here, and now it's just like...
It's the first time you could talk about it.
Oh my God, it's just a dump. And like my mama heart, like, I've been going through so many emotions, because it's like, it's so layered. And like, oh man, I'm so grateful. And, because we tried so hard for Jimmy, and we got Jimmy. So to be able to experience these milestones that we didn't know if we were going to get is just, it's not lost on me. Like, even when I was at Target doing the back to school shopping, and I'm looking at his school list, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, God, how awesome I get to do this.
Yeah.
Like, and this is, everybody's experiences are relevant. And for others, it could be a headache, especially if you have multiples. I can only imagine the amount of lists and stuff. But as I was going through and I was looking for the right crayons and looking for the right markers and like glue sticks and pencils, and I'm like, we get to do this. Like, this is really like we wished for this, and now it's happening. So I think that's overwhelming. And it's so cliche. Everybody says the days are long, but the years are short. Mm-hmm. And I really feel like I blinked, and all of a sudden I got this little boy who's now in pre-K wearing a backpack that's twice as big as him.
And that'll happen to you another 50 times, man.
Oh,
With
I know.
every milestone, you say the exact same thing. Like, here I am. I'm bringing my kid to college on Saturday, and I'm saying the same thing. And I've said it 1,000 times between when Jimmy went to school and now that he's going to school,
It's so crazy because it's like, it's all the feels, and it's big feelings. We talk about having big feelings, and I'm sad, but I'm happy. And, it's bittersweet. Like, I'm so glad we get to experience this, and I can't wait to send the photos that Bart got of him holding up his first day of school sign. But there's also some important people here that aren't able to be a part of that. So there's that layer of it, and just seeing my baby boy just grow up right before my eyes. And again, that level of gratitude and appreciation that we get to experience this. None of it, absolutely none of it is lost on me. So for all those moms and dads and parents come in all different shapes and sizes. So for all of you that have a little one starting school, whether it's pre-K, first, or maybe they're a senior in high school, man, my heart goes out to you. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible to bear witness to them growing up. But it's also hard to let go of those past phases.
Sure. All right, let's try this here also. So you're not Kristen anymore, okay?
Uh-huh.
You are Bart, and you are sitting behind that microphone.
Yeah.
And you just came back from the same experience that you had, and now I'm asking Bart, hey, man, how did it go?
I almost had to say I need to put my earbuds in, but they're already in.
Okay. Okay, so you're
Okay,
Bart.
I'm Bart.
Hey, dude, how did it go?
Good. Yeah, it was good.
I mean, did he look back at you, and did he say goodbye? I mean, what was it like going in? And was he sitting there hanging with his friends?
Yeah, no, he's going to be good.
And when you left the school, how did you feel? Well, before you left, how did you feel? And how do you feel about it now, dropping him off for the very first time?
Yeah, it was a little crazy this morning. You got a new schedule that we got to work with. But we got out of the house on time, and we got there, and yeah, he's going to be good.
And you sound like Belichick.
Well, yeah.
Press conference.
Bartachek. He is. That's a great name for him. He is. It's Bartachek.
I had to pass him off to the teacher.
Yeah.
We almost fumbled.
Yeah.
Thank God we had an interception from the hand sanitizer. He had a boogie on it. Yeah.
I am referring to him as Bartachek from now on, man.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. All right. We're just trying to take it one game at a time.
Yeah.
One day at a time. We got the crayons. We got the crayons in the backpack, and we were happy today. We're just going to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bartachek.
The Bert Show.